Introduction and purpose of legal descriptions. Why legal descriptions matter versus street addresses. What is a primary reason legal descriptions are preferred over street addresses in real estate transactions? Is it A, they're easier to remember? B, they provide precise property boundaries? C, they are used for mailing purposes? Or D, they are required for utility services? The answer is B, they provide precise property boundaries. Legal descriptions provide a precise and unambiguous identification of property boundaries, which is essential for legal and financial transactions. Street addresses can change or be duplicated, leading to potential confusion. A property owner discovers that their street address has been changed by the local municipality. How does this impact the legal description of their property? Is it A, the legal description must be updated? B, the property boundaries are altered? C, the legal description remains unchanged? Or D, the property must be resurveyed? The answer is C, the legal description remains unchanged. Legal descriptions are independent of street addresses and remain unchanged even if the street address changes. They are based on fixed survey data and property boundaries.
Have you noticed the code in the bottom corner? Next time you're stumped, take that code to birdsy.ai for immediate help and a free study session with Birdsy, your personal AI study partner. Plus, you'll get access to hundreds of additional questions, helping you move closer to passing your exam with confidence. The next time you're feeling unsure or stuck, give it a try.
Key elements and components. What is the primary purpose of a point of beginning in a legal description? Is it A, to identify the owner of the property? B, to establish the starting point for the boundary description? C, to determine the size of the property? Or D, to locate the nearest survey monument? The answer is B, to establish the starting point for the boundary description. The point of beginning is crucial as it marks the starting point for the boundary description of a parcel of land, ensuring clarity and precision. A surveyor is tasked with describing a parcel of land using metes and bounds. What key element must they ensure to avoid errors in the legal description? Is it A, identifying all adjacent properties? B, using the latest survey technology? C, ensuring the description closes properly? Or D, including all natural landmarks? The answer is C, ensuring the description closes properly. Closure ensures that the boundary description forms a complete loop, preventing gaps or overlaps in the property description. Metes and bounds method. Definition, structure, and walk-around descriptions. What is the primary purpose of the metes and bounds method in real estate? Is it A, to describe the boundaries and measurements of land? B, to determine the value of a property? C, to establish zoning regulations? Or D, to calculate property taxes? The answer is A, to describe the boundaries and measurements of land. The metes and bounds method is primarily used to describe the boundaries and measurements of a parcel of land, providing a detailed legal description. Which element is not typically included in a metes and bounds description? Is it A, points of beginning? B, directions and distances? C, market value? Or D, landmarks? The answer is C, market value. A metes and bounds description typically includes points of beginning, directions, and distances, but not the property's market value. A surveyor is tasked with describing a property using the metes and bounds method. What is the first step they should take? Is it A, calculate the property's area? B, identify the point of beginning? C, determine the property's value? Or D, list all adjacent properties? The answer is B, identify the point of beginning. The first step in using the meets and bounds method is to identify the point of beginning, which serves as the starting reference for the property description. In a meets and bounds description, what could potentially cause confusion if not clearly defined? Is it A, property size, B, landmarks, C, point of beginning, or D, bearings? The answer is D, bearings. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, bearings must be clearly defined to avoid ambiguity as they determine the direction of the boundary lines. What does the term mates refer to in the mates and bounds method? Is it A, natural landmarks, B, measurements of distance, C, compass directions, or D, property value? The answer is B, measurements of distance. In the meets and bounds method, meets refers to the measurements of distance between points that define the boundaries of a property.
If you're finding this helpful, please take a minute to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more practice exams, useful tips, and complimentary study sessions with Birdsy.
Monuments, bearings, distances, POB, closure, courses, and lines. In the meets and bounds method, what does the term POB stand for? Is it A, point of boundary, B, point of beginning, C, point of bearing, or D, point of balance? The answer is B, point of beginning. POB stands for point of beginning, which is the starting point in a legal description using the meets and bounds method. What is a monument in the context of the meets and bounds method? Is it A, a legal document, B, a surveyor's tool, C, a physical marker, or D, a map legend? The answer is C, a physical marker. A monument is a physical object used to mark a boundary or corner in a property description. What does closure refer to in a meets and bounds description? Is it A, the property description forms a complete loop, B, the property is closed to public access, C, the end of a legal document, or D, the final survey measurement? The answer is A, the property description forms a complete loop. Closure ensures that the property description forms a complete enclosed shape, returning to the point of beginning. A property description states, beginning at a large oak tree, thence north 45 degrees east, 200 feet to a stone wall. What is the role of the oak tree in this description? Is it A, it is the point of closure, B, it is a bearing reference, C, it is a distance marker, or D, it is a monument to? The answer is D, it is a monument. The oak tree serves as a monument, a physical marker used to identify the starting point of the property description. In a meets and bounds description, which of the following is not typically used to define a property boundary? Is it A, bearings, B, latitude, C, distances, or D, monuments? The answer is B, latitude. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. Bearings, distances, and monuments are commonly used, but latitude is not typically part of a meets and bounds description. Advantages, limitations, and common pitfalls. What is a primary advantage of using the meets and bounds method in property descriptions? Is it A, it is the simplest method for all property types, B, it can accurately describe irregularly shaped parcels, C, it is universally recognized and used worldwide, or D, it eliminates the need for surveyors? The answer is B, it can accurately describe irregularly shaped parcels. The mates and bounds method is highly flexible and can describe irregularly shaped parcels of land, making it suitable for unique property boundaries. A property owner discovers that their metes and bounds description includes a reference to a tree that no longer exists. What is a potential limitation of this method highlighted by this situation? Is it A, it is too complex for small properties? B, it requires frequent updates to remain accurate? C, it relies on physical landmarks that may change over time? Or D, it is not legally binding without a surveyor's report? The answer is C. It relies on physical landmarks that may change over time. Metes and bounds descriptions can become problematic when natural landmarks change or disappear, leading to potential disputes or confusion over property boundaries. Lot and block recorded plat method. How lot and block subdivision plat descriptions work. What is the primary purpose of the lot and block method in real estate? Is it A, to measure the exact dimensions of a property? B, to provide a simplified legal description of properties? C, to determine property taxes? Or D, to establish property boundaries? The answer is B, to provide a simplified legal description of properties. The lot and block method is primarily used to simplify the legal description of properties within a subdivision by referencing a reported plat map. In the lot and block method, what document is essential for describing a property? Is it A, recorded plat map? B, deed of trust? C, title insurance policy? Or D, surveyor's report? The answer is A, recorded plat map. A recorded plat map is essential as it provides the detailed layout of the subdivision, including lot and block numbers. A developer is planning a new subdivision and needs to ensure each lot is properly described for future sales. What method should they use to describe the lots? Is it A, metes and bounds? B, government survey? C, lot and block? Or D, rectangular survey? The answer is C, lot and block. The developer should use the lot and block method, which is ideal for subdivisions as it references a recorded plat map for clear property descriptions. Which of the following is not typically included in a lot and block description? Is it A, lot number? B, block number? C, subdivision name? Or D, street address? The answer is D, street address. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The lot and block description includes lot number, block number, and subdivision name, but not the property street address, which is often assumed to be included.
Don't forget to comment below with your tips, challenges, and thoughts on exam preparation. Your experiences can make a big difference for others.
Elements, lot number, block, subdivision name, book and page references. What is the primary purpose of the lot number in the lot and block method? Is it A, to indicate the size of the property? B, to uniquely identify a parcel within a subdivision? C, to describe the property's boundaries? Or D, to provide the property's zoning classification? The answer is B, to uniquely identify a parcel within a subdivision. The lot number uniquely identifies a specific parcel of land within a subdivision, making it essential for locating and referencing property. In the lot and block method, what does the block number represent? Is it A, the total number of lots in a subdivision? B, the size of the entire subdivision? C, a group of lots within a subdivision? Or D, the zoning classification of the area? The answer is C, a group of lots within a subdivision. The block number groups several lots together within a subdivision, helping to organize and locate properties. A property is described as Lot 5, Block B, in the Sunny Acres subdivision, as recorded in Book 12, page 34. What does the book and page reference indicate? Is it A, the location of the subdivision plat in public records? B, the size and dimensions of the lot? C, the legal owner of the property? Or D, the zoning classification of the subdivision? The answer is A, the location of the subdivision plat in public records. The book and page reference indicate where the subdivision plat is recorded in public records, allowing for verification and detailed information retrieval. In a legal description using the lot and block method, which element is crucial for identifying the specific subdivision? Is it A, lot number, B, block number, C, book and page reference, or D, subdivision name? The answer is D, subdivision name. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The subdivision name is essential for identifying the specific subdivision, not the lot or block numbers alone. Government, Rectangular Survey System, Public Land Survey. Townships, ranges, baselines, principal meridians, sections. What is the primary purpose of a principal meridian in the rectangular survey system? Is it A, to establish north-south lines for land surveys? B, to divide sections into smaller plots? C, to mark the boundaries of states? Or D, to determine elevation levels? The answer is A, to establish north-south lines for land surveys. Principal meridians are the north-south lines used to establish the grid system for land surveys. They help in defining the boundaries of townships and ranges. How many sections are there in a standard township? Is it A, 12, B, 24, C, 36, or D, 48? The answer is C, 36. A standard township in the rectangular survey system is divided into 36 sections, each typically 1 square mile in size. A surveyor is working in a township located 3 ranges east of the principal meridian and 2 townships north of the baseline. What is the township's designation? Is it A, Township 3 North, Range 2 East? B, Township 2 North, Range 3 East? C, Township 3 East, Range 2 North? Or D, Township 2 East, Range 3 North? The answer is B, Township 2 North, Range 3 East. The township is designated as Township 2 North, Range 3 East, indicating it is the second township north of the baseline and the third range east of the principal meridian. What is the role of a baseline in the rectangular survey system? Is it A, to establish north-south lines? B, to divide sections into smaller plots? C, to mark the boundaries of counties? Or D, to serve as reference for east-west measurements? The answer is D, to serve as reference for east-west measurements. Baselines are east-west lines that serve as reference points for measuring north-south distances in the survey system. In the rectangular survey system, which section is typically reserved for public school use? Is it A, Section 1, B, Section 16, C, Section 36, or D, Section 24? The answer is B, Section 16. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. Section 16 is traditionally reserved for public schools, but this can vary by state or local regulations. Using fractional section notation, half, quarter, etc. in descriptions. In the rectangular survey system, how is the northeast quarter of a section typically denoted? Is it A, northeast 1/4, B, northwest 1/4, C, southeast 1/4, or D, southwest 1/4? The answer is A, northeast 1/4. In the rectangular survey system, the northeast quarter of a section is denoted as northeast 1/4. This notation helps in identifying specific areas within a section. A land surveyor is tasked with describing a parcel located in the southwest quarter of the northwest quarter of a section. How should this be written in fractional section notation? Is it A, northwest 1/4, southwest 1/4? B, southeast 1/4, northwest 1/4? C, northeast 1/4, southwest 1/4? Or D, southwest 1/4, northwest 1/4? The answer is D, southwest 1/4, northwest 1/4. The southwest quarter of the northwest quarter is written as southwest 1/4, northwest 1/4. This notation specifies the exact location within the section. When describing a parcel using fractional section notation, which of the following is a correct representation for the southeast quarter of the southwest quarter? Is it A, southwest 1/4, southeast 1/4? B, southeast 1/4, southwest 1/4? C, southeast 1/4, northeast 1/4? Or D, northwest 1/4, southeast 1/4? The answer is B, southeast 1/4, southwest 1/4. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the order of notation is crucial. Southeast 1/4, southwest 1/4 is correct, but reversing the order changes the meaning. Mixed and composite descriptions and interpretation practice. When descriptions use more than one system or hybrid references. In a legal description using both meets and bounds and lot and block systems, what is the primary purpose of the meets and bounds portion? Is it A, to identify the subdivision name? B, to describe the property's boundaries in detail? C, to provide a legal address? Or D, to list the property owner? The answer is B, to describe the property's boundaries in detail. Meets and bounds provide detailed boundary descriptions using physical landmarks and measurements, which help clarify the exact dimensions and angles of the property. A property description includes both a meets and bounds section and a reference to a lot and block. How should you interpret the lot and block reference? Is it A, as a detailed boundary description? B, as a reference to the property's zoning? C, as a simplified identification within a plat? Or D, as a historical ownership record? The answer is C, as a simplified identification within a plat. The lot and block reference provides a simplified way to identify the property within a recorded plat, often used for urban and suburban areas. Sample decoding questions and scenario practice. What is the primary purpose of a meets and bounds description in real estate? Is it A, to define land boundaries using physical features? B, to calculate the value of a property? C, to determine the zoning classification of a property? Or D, to establish the legal ownership of a property? The answer is A, to define land boundaries using physical features. Meets and bounds descriptions are used to define the boundaries of a parcel of land using physical features, directions, and distances. In a lot and block description, what does the block refer to? Is it A, a single parcel of land? B, a group of lots within a subdivision? C, the entire subdivision? Or D, a section of a city? The answer is B, a group of lots within a subdivision. The block in a lot and block description refers to a group of lots within a subdivision as recorded on a plat map. Which element is not typically included in a meets and bounds description? Is it A, distances? B, directions? C, physical landmarks? Or D, zoning classifications? The answer is D, zoning classifications. Meets and bounds descriptions typically include distances, directions, and physical landmarks, but not zoning classifications. A property description reads, beginning at the oak tree, then 200 feet north to the stone wall. What is this an example of? Is it A, lot and block description? B, government survey system? C, meets and bounds description? Or D, zoning description? The answer is C, meets and bounds description. This is an example of a meets and bounds description, which uses physical landmarks and measurements to define property boundaries. Which of the following is a potential pitfall when interpreting a meets and bounds description? Is it A, inaccurate lot numbers? B, changes in physical landmarks? C, misinterpretation of zoning laws? Or D, errors in plat maps? The answer is B, changes in physical landmarks. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, meets and bounds rely on physical landmarks, which can change over time, leading to potential boundary disputes. What is the primary function of a lot and block description in real estate? Is it A, to identify properties within a subdivision using a plat map? B, to describe property boundaries using natural landmarks? C, to calculate property taxes based on land use? Or D, to determine zoning regulations for a property? The answer is A, to identify properties within a subdivision using a plat map. A lot and block description is used to identify properties within a subdivision by referencing a recorded plat map, which provides a detailed layout of the subdivision.
Thanks for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to our channel for more practice exams, tips, and tricks. And don't forget to visit Birdsy.ai for complimentary study sessions with Birdsy, your AI-powered study partner.